Think you know what it means to be wealthy? Think again. If you're still stuck on the idea of luxury cars, massive mansions, and fat paychecks, you're already behind the curve. In fact, those things are exactly what Gen Z is walking away from. In this video, we'll show you why chasing after the so-called dream life might actually be keeping you from true wealth. Gen Z is quietly rewriting the rules, and the new rich. Well, they look nothing like what you've been told. Prepare to be challenged, because what you're about to hear is going to turn your idea of wealth upside down. Let's start with a fundamental difference: the priorities of Generation Z. Unlike baby boomers or even millennials, for Gen Z, wealth is not solely about accumulating money or assets. In fact, according to a 2022 survey by Deloitte, more than 60% of Gen Z respondents stated that personal well-being, flexibility, and having a purpose-driven life were more important to them than earning a high salary. The pursuit of financial stability still matters to them, but how they define success is very different. For Gen Z, being wealthy isn't just about how much money they have in their bank account. It's about how much freedom they have to live the life they want. Step 1. Financial independence over luxury. One of the most striking trends is that Gen Z values financial independence over luxury. They are less concerned with purchasing expensive cars or buying a home in the suburbs, and more focused on financial security and flexibility. A growing number of them are embracing the FIRE movement: financial independence, retire early. This movement is all about reducing expenses, maximizing savings, and investing smartly so that they can retire or have financial freedom at a younger age. For many Gen Z individuals, the goal isn't to accumulate wealth to show off, but rather to achieve a level of independence that allows them to make choices based on their passions, rather than the pressure of earning a paycheck. Data shows that Gen Z is starting to invest earlier than previous generations. According to a Charles Schwab report, nearly 54% of Gen Z investors began investing before the age of 24, compared to just 42% of millennials who invested at the same age. They're using tools like cryptocurrency, stock trading apps like Robinhood, and platforms like Acorns to start building their wealth sooner rather than later. This younger generation understands that accumulating wealth through traditional means, such as saving in a bank account, simply won't cut it. Instead, they're eager to explore high-growth investments and take calculated risks to secure their financial future. Step 2. Digital assets are the new investment vehicles. While real estate, stocks, and bonds are still viable investment options, Gen Z is diving headfirst into digital assets like cryptocurrency, NFTs, non-fungible tokens, and other blockchain-based technologies. For Gen Z, digital assets are the new wealth frontier, and many of them see crypto as a way to democratize wealth. Bitcoin and Ethereum are no longer just the realm of tech geeks. They are mainstream investment opportunities. According to a survey by eToro, around 45% of Gen Z investors already hold some form of cryptocurrency, compared to just 30% of millennials. They believe in the long-term potential of decentralized finance, DeFi, a financial system that operates without traditional banks and governments, and see it as an opportunity to create wealth outside the constraints of conventional financial systems. But digital assets aren't the only way Gen Z is rethinking investments. They're also focusing on socially responsible investing, SRI, and environmental, social, and governance, ESG, criteria. The idea is that wealth should not come at the expense of the planet or other people. For example, instead of investing in large corporations that may have questionable ethical practices, Gen Z prefers to invest in companies that prioritize sustainability and ethical business. According to Morgan Stanley's Institute for Sustainable Investing, 85% of Gen Z investors are interested in sustainable investments, making them the most sustainability-conscious generation yet. The new rich, in Gen Z's eyes, are those who build their wealth responsibly, contributing to a better world in the process. Step 3. The gig economy and multiple income streams. Another major factor that defines the new rich for Gen Z is the rise of the gig economy and the idea of multiple income streams. Gen Z is entrepreneurial by nature. Thanks to platforms like Upwork, Fiverr, Etsy, and even YouTube, many Gen Zers are making money on the side from freelancing, online businesses, and content creation. In fact, a report by MBO Partners shows that nearly 45% of Gen Z workers participate in the gig economy, a higher percentage than any previous generation. For them, relying on one job for all of their income seems risky. Instead, they seek out multiple streams of income to build wealth more rapidly and reduce the risk of financial instability. This is also where the influence of social media comes into play. Many Gen Z individuals are building personal brands, growing their online presence, and monetizing platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch. According to a 2021 study by Morning Consult, nearly 86% of Gen Z respondents are interested in becoming influencers, using their platforms not only to create content, but also to launch businesses and monetize their audience through sponsorships, affiliate marketing, and digital products. The new rich are not tied to traditional office jobs. They're using digital tools to create flexible, scalable businesses that allow them to live life on their terms. Step 4. Redefining luxury as experience, not material goods. In addition to rethinking what it means to be rich, Gen Z is also redefining luxury itself. For previous generations, luxury was often about owning material goods, whether that was a designer handbag, a luxury car, or a sprawling home. But for Gen Z, luxury is about experiences, not things. Travel, flexibility, and personal growth are more valuable to them than accumulating stuff. According to Expedia's 2022 Travel Trends report, Gen Z prioritizes travel more than any other generation, with 76% saying they would rather spend money on experiences like travel, dining, or festivals, rather than on physical goods. Step 5. The role of mental health and well-being in wealth. Finally, one of the most important ways Gen Z is redefining wealth is by tying it directly to mental health and well-being. For them, being rich isn't just about having financial wealth. It's about having time, peace of mind, and the mental space to enjoy life. According to a report by the American Psychological Association, 91% of Gen Z members say that mental health is just as important as physical health. They're more likely to prioritize work-life balance, take mental health days, and seek therapy or other mental health resources. For the new rich, mental health is an essential component of living a wealthy life. Step 6. Another key way. Gen Z is redefining wealth is through the adoption of minimalism and the digital nomad lifestyle. For many in this generation, less is truly more. Instead of accumulating possessions, they prefer to streamline their lives, cutting down on unnecessary material goods and focusing on what brings true value. This isn't just about living frugally. It's a mindset shift that prioritizes freedom, flexibility, and intentional living. Minimalism aligns perfectly with the rising trend of digital nomadism, where individuals work remotely while traveling the world. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated this shift, and now over 17 million Americans identify as digital nomads, with many of them belonging to Gen Z. This lifestyle represents wealth in the form of geographic freedom and the ability to live and work from anywhere. Instead of being tied down by a mortgage, car payments, or a traditional office job, Gen Zers are opting for remote work, freelancing, and entrepreneurship that allows them to live life on their terms. The new rich can be found working from a beach in Bali or a cafe in Paris, and their wealth is measured not by the size of their home, but by the experiences they are able to create and enjoy. As we can see, Gen Z's definition of wealth is multifaceted. It's about financial independence, multiple income streams, responsible investing, experiences over things, and mental well-being. They are using digital tools to create new opportunities, turning away from the conventional markers of wealth and embracing a more holistic, purpose-driven approach to financial success. The new rich, according to Gen Z, are those who have the freedom to live life on their own terms, not just those with the biggest bank accounts. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in staying ahead of financial trends and learning more about how you can build wealth in the new economy, don't forget to subscribe to our free financial newsletter. Link in the description below. We'll send you expert insights, tips, and strategies straight to your inbox to help you thrive in this ever-changing world.